Risings, everybody. How's it going? How's it doing? How y'all doing on this lovely day? Today's date is September 30th at 9:16 a.m. And we are at home, you guys. We are at my family home, my house that I grew up in, my land that y'all always hear me talk about, and all that little stuff like that. So I am home today. I got in last night um for an emergency. Had some stuff come about, had some family issues come up, family emergencies that I have to take care of and tend to and make sure everything is okay. So with that being said, I have a message. um yeah, I always got some, and today special because I'm actually sitting out here on the ground grounding, much needed in the sun. So y'all get to see, natural element, all that good little stuff like that. But today's message is don't stop in the storm. Don't give up in the midst of the storm. Kid y'all not, currently I live in Florida. And this past week, I was just home. But this past week of Wednesday, Thursday, I guess you can say Friday, we had a Hurricane Helen. I think that's her name. Um, Shout out to Oya. She's doing her thing. She is the divine feminine of the ultimate death and rebirth chaos. She is the representation of wind, destruction, um, hurricanes, tornadoes, lightning. She is the mother, the goddess, the ultimate one of that divine creation. So she has been doing her big one. If you know, oh yeah, you know what she stands for. She stands for the dark divine feminine, standing up for it and all that things. That's a conversation for another day. But this is her season and she is doing her work. So yes, a lot of death, a lot of destruction, but it's all for divine reasons, for a divine recreation of abundant blessings, masterpieces. So in order to birth something beautiful, it first has to be brought to destruction. It has to be burned. It has to be destroyed, demolished, all that good little stuff like that. So Mother Nature got her way of doing things. So we can't control that sun right now. And this is the season of letting the ultimate feminine do what she want to do. And we just sit back and embrace it and go along with it. So with that being said, um, don't stop in the midst of the storm. So prayers to everyone that endured the storm, lost family, lost belongings of theirs, homes, cars, any and everything of that nature. We want to take a moment and remember those lovely people and share some grace, some love, and some help, and some divine assistance in any form of nature. So that's first off that we would like to go ahead with. And then secondly, don't stop in no storm now. Don't stop in the storm. Don't give up in the storm. You keep going. Alright? Y'all see how we had, in my case, where I'm from, in the part of Florida that I was in, um, at first it was predicted for the storm, for the hurricane to come directly to us, but then it ended up shifting over the course of days and it went the opposite direction, so that way we didn't get affected as much as we did. But I always tell people, now it's a brand new day. The sun now is hot. You can't even tell we had a storm. And you got green grass, you got butterflies out, you got dragonflies out. Kid you not, I had a market Saturday. Um, like I said, the storm was Wednesday, Thursday. Kid you not, Friday, Saturday, it's been beautiful. Sunday it was beautiful. Today is beautiful. So just in the midst of the storm, that doesn't mean that you're not gonna have a brighter day, a sunny day. Everything is not gonna work out in your favor. Um, so with that being said, in reflection to what I'm currently going through, is I have a boatload of things going on right now, from career, business, personal, all that little stuff like that. And right now, in this phase, I guess you could consider this emergency as a storm. But it's a storm that I know I'm going to get through, and I just got to go with the wind. So, with that being said, God blew me here. God blew me towards the storm. So, I'm going to rock this storm. I'm going to get through it. And in the midst of all of it, I'm still going to manage everything I got going. So, the message to you all today is don't give up. Don't cry. It's okay to have a moment of, oh, I gotta figure this out. This, that, and the third is coming together. All that good little stuff like that. The mindset of chaos is overwhelmed. Your mind is in a million places. You don't know what to do, just like the wind. You attracting, you got everything going around you in the whirlwind. Okay? Tornado, hurricane, this is that. It's chaos, it's destruction. But in the midst of that, I'm sitting up here, I'm grounded. You have to stay grounded. You have to balance. You have to keep yourself in order. So I hope I'm not jumbling. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. You sit your ass down in the midst of the fucking hurricane, and you keep you together, okay? Because that's all you can do. That's all you can control. You cannot control every aspect of what's going on around you. You can only control you, how you move, what you do, how you handle things, and everything else of that nature. So with that being said, I'm in the world of chaos right now where I'm supposed to be crying, breaking down, got all this stuff going on with me, but I have to stay centered. I have to stay balanced. I have to stay focused in order to make it out of this storm and to hold tail to everything else I got going on. Because yes, I'm here at this moment in time, and there's no telling how long I'm gonna be here for this moment in time. When I still have a home somewhere else, where I have business, I have family, everything else going on that I can't necessarily physically be there to tend to, because I have a storm that I'm enduring right now that I know I'm gonna get through. But in order for me to get through this storm, I have to stay focused, I have to stay balanced, and I have to do exactly what I need to do. So stay focused, you guys. Get through the storm. Storms, obstacles, tests, trials, all that stuff like that is meant to build strength. Is meant to give you stamina. It's meant to give you endurance. Kid you not, I worked all week, worked all weekend. I was on the road earlier this week because I had to take my daddy to the doctor earlier this week. Kid you not, I've been on go all week nonstop. And now I'm back on the road again. I hit the road late last night. God gave me a break of sleep. It's crazy. Let me show you. He just put that on me. He gave me a break of rest, and that rest was just for a couple hours. I worked. I I came home Wednesday night, was back and forth on the road, took my daddy to the doctor Thursday, went back home Thursday evening night, got home, worked Friday, had a market Saturday morning, worked a shift to 9 o'clock Saturday night, got off work, did some stuff around the house. I slept majority of yesterday morning, midday, got a call. I had to hit the road. So that was my break. That little me sleeping, those few hours of me sleeping, getting my rest was to rejuvenate me. So okay, now boom, let's go. You got somewhere else to go. You got something else to do. I need you to go handle this, okay? So you rested, you got your rest now. Now let's hit this road and let's go eat this up. Cause now you gotta go. Cause even though I'm here in Selma now, from Florida to Selma. Now I have to go to Birmingham. All right. So yeah, we getting a job done. So the miss, and kid y'all not, I had some stuff I want to do this weekend, but I got events coming up. I got business stuff that I got to get to. I got to make inventory, all this little stuff like that. But that don't mean I stop. That don't mean I crumble. That does not mean I fall. That does not mean I fold under pressure. You put the cape on and you keep going. You keep pushing. You pray, you stay grounded, you meditate, you ask God for strength, you ask most high for strength, you ask for whoever your higher power is for strength to keep going. But you have to stay focused, okay? Because if you're in the midst of the storm, in my case, I'm the only person with the boat. So I can't be going around here sad and then distraught like everybody else. I got to suit up, get right, and go check on all these posts. Make sure everybody good. Bring everybody food. Bring everybody to shelter. Do this, do that. Make sure everybody health is good and all that little stuff like that. So to my message, and God just gave me this. So my chosen ones, my ones that are workers, that are warriors, that are the healers, that are the readers, that are the speakers, that are the messengers. It is not the season for you to be crumbling. It is not the season for you to be folded under pressure. It is not the season for you to be giving up because you feel like you got too much on your back. He gave you that responsibility because he needs you to carry somebody else. Know you go get your blessing. Know you go be okay. But if you are who you say you are, it's time to work. It's time to fulfill your mission. Do your part. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay? I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Be God's ambulance in hurricane season. Be God's rescue team in hurricane season. Confirmation. Okay? So right now, your goal is to be SWAT. Your goal is to be the EMTs. Your goal is to be the doctor. Your goal is to be the messenger. Your goal is to be the spiritualist. This is the time to buckle up. Take on that role and do it. You got to do 50 million things. Yes, confirmation. And it's 9:29 as I say this and as I look at the clock. It's go time. Okay? Everything that you've been preparing for, this is the season to get to work. Okay? Your harvest is still coming. You're still reaping your harvest. And the difference between the real workers and knowing what you are doing is, in order to reap your harvest, you have to be a field worker. So it's okay to even be a field worker while you're reaping your harvest, because that makes your harvest even bigger. But not only that, that means that you're working on your next harvest. So even though while you're receiving this harvest, you're building on your next one. You're about to receive a next one, because if that means if he's giving you something to take care of now while you're reaping the harvest, baby girl, baby boy, ooh, with the blessings that you will soon endure and overcome. So, as I say again, and my butt went out, and Yubi approaches. Yubi, come say hey. Yubi, come say hey to my people. Yubi go. Yes, Yubi, she sits down and she chills with me. All that grateful stuff. But work. Okay? Work in the midst of a storm. In a storm, if you know a storm coming and everything else like that, don't be sitting around here crying because you ain't got no lights. Baby, light some damn candles. Start a fire. Do naturals. Do basic shit. The basic shit that you need to keep going. You don't need no stuff to cook no food, baby. That's why them struggle meals be the best ones. You got to know how to make them. You got to know everything. The struggle or whatever the case, the hardships and all is blessing is a teaching, and it's also a medal or pin to have on your badge to say, oh, when this natural disaster comes, or when this hardship comes, or this obstacle comes, I done been through this struggle before. I know how to get through it. God done put me through this phase once upon a time, not necessarily in this particular way, but I know exactly how to get through it, or I know how to help somebody else get through it, and all that little stuff like that. So you will understand that everything that you go through and everything that you encounter is only meant to be a tool in your box. As I always say, it's meant to be a tool in your box or a weapon in your weaponry for protection or for survival or for to get you to the next level of life or whichever it is. Okay? So, even though it's storm season, you got every tool, everything in your mind, every prayer, every scripture, every in and everything that you need to get through it, okay? So don't cry because you in no storm. You sit in that storm, you pray, and you ask God. You ask your most high. You ask your spirit team, your ancestors. Alright, we in this storm. What we do? What you want me to do? What you need me to do? Cause I ain't no benefit if I'm sitting up here crying, if I'm in distraught. I can't obtain nothing. I can't even get to the next level. Hell, I can't even process what I'm going through if I'm just sitting up here all over the goddamn place. So center me. Focus me. Give me the strength. Give me the knowledge. Give me the resources to benefit me, to benefit everybody else, to do what I have to do in order to make it through this storm, to see my sunny day, to see my rainbow. And if you know about Oya, yes, she is the goddess of chaos, destruction, lightning, thunder, hurricanes, all that little stuff like that. But she wears a skirt of many colors. And if you truly know her, that skirt is a representation of the rainbow. And oh my God, I have a glare of the rainbow in my computer as I'm saying this. So know that yes, it's chaos and destruction, but it's also the new beginning of a new arrival for a divine blessing of a creation of a miracle. So yes, you might see this lightning, this storm, this thunder, but no, it's gonna be a rainbow on the other side. You just gotta get through it. So either you go hustle up and get your shit together so you can see that beautiful ass rainbow and wear that pretty ass skirt, or you just gonna be a sorry ass loser and sit there in the motherfucking rain and clouds all day and let that shit drown you out. It's up to you, to what you choose to do. But I was just here to tell you, don't sit in no storm. If you go sit in it with focus. Sit in it with determination. Sit in it with strength. But don't sit in it in worry and grief and sorrow and overwhelming. It don't benefit you. So I hope y'all got it. I hope it went all over the place. And till next time.